Just watching the video of where I was when I first came in here is just amazing to me. I thought he was full of shit. And I'm thinking, how can one doctor or dentist make such a tremendous change in my body? And now, oh my gosh, I feel like I have my life back. My name is Carol. I'm 78, soon to be 79 in a few weeks, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and originally from Queens, New York. My top symptoms are my hand tremors. My hand tremors, I don't know whether you can see them or not, but it has greatly impacted my life because I can no longer eat socially because the food just falls off the fork, or I find I'm eating with a tablespoon now. I also used to love to journal. I can't journal anymore because my handwriting is atrocious.
Okay, quick hold it as steady as you can. Okay, I see what you mean. All right. Yeah, I can see.
It's probably started maybe 4 years ago, but I minimized it and I thought it was just from, I'm a terrible coffee drinker and I'd have 4 or 5 cups of coffee, and then I love a nice Coca-Cola. So my caffeine intake was phenomenal. So I started cutting back on that. And then it just seemed like all of a sudden my handwriting was affected. Some days I'd be fine. I remember getting up at 4 in the morning and writing all my Christmas cards. And I was fine. The next day I couldn't write at all. I saw a neurologist, had some testing done. They said the brain scan was okay, and he put me on gabapentin. But now with the gabapentin, I feel like I have a lot of brain fog. 100 milligrams.
When do you take it?
I take it at night. Can't tell you before, and the worst would be at times 10. I tend to be worse in the morning, and then I seem to be much better in the afternoon, and then about 4 o'clock it kicks in again, and then it's bad again. Last week I had one day that I was fine all day, and it felt so good to feel that way. Probably around a 7 or an 8.
Okay, so it's not just little. Okay.
No, it's not.
Right.
Within the last couple of months, all of a sudden, my balance was just crazy. I had 2 cataract surgeries in January, and I had a special contact, a lens put in. So for 3 months, I couldn't exercise. Once I got through those 3 months, my walking was just horrendous. I was walking into walls. My whole arm was all black and blue. Even in my own house, I didn't have the perception that I needed even going around a corner. And my balance, I went to a theater and I couldn't even get down the stairs because I was so off balance. Somebody had to help me down. Those were scary times. No falls. I started with the foot doctor. He put me back in my orthotics, and he said I have a drop foot, which was adding to it, but then sent me to PT. The PT people have been phenomenal, and in like 6-8 weeks, I am back with a good walk, maybe an 8 on a daily basis. Even yesterday at the airport and in and out of the airplane, and I was just fine. So that was good. I was a teacher, special ed teacher, and I'd be on my feet all day. So I was in orthotics for a long time. And then I guess I just sort of stopped using them because I wasn't on my feet. So when I retired. So, but now it came back where I knew something was wrong and I needed to find the reason for whatever was going on. I never know what my balance is going to be, and I don't know what environment I can be in when I'm okay, and then I might go to an occasion and be totally off balance, and then I'm fearful. I'm fearful of falling. I've had vertigo on and off, but I might have it one day and not have it for another 3 months. I don't know, a couple of years.
Okay.
But all of a sudden, the vertigo has just gotten terrible. And to the point where there was a night 2 weeks ago where the vertigo just had me so dizzy, and the dizziness was just, I was just spinning and spinning and spinning. I find when I lay down flat on the bed, I have to raise the pillows now. If I'm flat on the floor or exercising, I have to have something under my head, because even if I'm laying flat on the ground with something under my head, I'm still spinning for minutes after I start. Maybe a 6 or a 7, 10. Not too often, but I feel like in the last couple of weeks it's upticked.
Oh.
No, it was almost at least some time every day.
Okay.
Not consistent times, but every day. I just had it yesterday when I was on the floor exercising. They have diagnosed it as familial tremors and essential tremors. And my mom had it and found out when I went away with my sister, she has it and I have it. Memory is first, and then sleep disorder, and then the tinnitus. I, about 3 weeks ago, was riding in a car in my neighborhood, went in the wrong direction, got 2 streets up, and had total brain fog, didn't know where I was, didn't know how, I didn't even know how to proceed, and I started the car going through a red light until the passenger yelled and screamed at me. But my memory was just totally absent. Sleep, I take 2 hours to fall asleep, even taking some sleep medicines. And then
Are you on?
I take the gabapentin at night. I was on the trazodone, but then when I tried it for a couple of days without it, I found, or just using that and no other substances, I found that it did nothing for me. So I have weaned off it. I do have sleep apnea, and I've gone for studies overnight. And when I got the mask, I have very sensitive skin. I used to have red hair, and my skin is just highly sensitive. I would break out from the materials on the mask. And then I found when I used it, we got different materials. I, a lot of times, would wind up with a sinus infection within a few days. So I don't use it. That is constant. I don't even know when it started. I think my body just accepted that. I don't know. I didn't even realize it was ringing in my ears.
Both sides? One side?
Probably both sides. And then about 2 weeks ago, it was so loud all night that I didn't sleep a wink. It was just blaring. That's it.
All right. My advice, except we'll do that with the shoe on, okay?
Okay.
Right now, the orthotic. Teeth together, arms all the way out. A little bit higher. Bite down on your teeth. Resist me the best you can. Don't let me push it down. Be like a statue. Bite down tight, bite down tight. Okay. Do really hard. Do your best. Try my little finger. Bite down tight. Okay, that's all it took. Now go ahead and lean against the wall. With your back against the wall, you can have it out there however much you want. Have the feet the same width as before. However much the width before. Okay. Are you well supported now? Mm-hmm. We're giving you some temporary help. Knee, hip, whatever that is, at least temporarily got some help. Arms all the way out, a little bit higher. Use the same little finger. Bite down tight, don't let me. One more time. You can still do it with the little finger, take a little bit more effort, maybe 10%. And, where's the button? There we go. Come on up here, one more time. And a little closer, there we go. This time I want to put the jaw in here. And this way, give me a second, we get that in place. Bring your teeth in the indentations. There we go. Hang on, let me see. Bite down, hold it right there, arms all the way. I'm going to use same amount. No. 2 fingers, do your best. 3 fingers. One more time. One more time. One more time. I can bring you down. Take a lot of effort. Bite down tight. Stay right there. Open again. Don't move anything at all. Stay exactly where you are. Arms all the way out. I'm going to bite down again on your natural teeth. You're normal. Use the same amount I did a second ago. Do your best. Do your best. Do your best. Really do your best. Didn't make any difference. It's about 20. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and have you put your shoes back on. See if it makes. Mm-hmm. There we go. Bite down tight. Arms all the way out. And I'm going to push down with my same little finger. Do your best. Do your best. Do your best. Do your best. Okay. Stand real still. I'm going to use the same little finger. One more time. Bite down tight. Didn't make any difference.
Didn't make any difference.
I'm just curious. The foot orthotic we talked about.
Yeah.
You can do without a foot or both feet.
Feeling really, really good this morning. And the last couple of days have been really good. I've been very active. I've been out. We've been walking for 3-4 hours at a time. My walk is much, much better. I feel much more relaxed. I can't explain it to you, but my body feels like it's gone down a few octaves, and that feels really nice. I read 2 books since I'm here from end to end, and I've just been able to sit down and relax and read, and I've been out walking. The memory fog doesn't seem to be as bad. I can't even recall, maybe only once or twice that I had an issue with that. My balance during the day while I was walking for hours, my feet were working properly. Maybe only 1 or 2 times did they kick in and throw me off balance a little bit. My sleep, when I left the first time, I slept for 13 hours that night. And oh my God, what a peaceful, restful sleep. And yesterday went out, I was afraid to eat a salad for fear of it getting into the teeth and how do I do this? And my son said, you need to give it a try, then you'll know what you can do and can't do. And I ate the salad without any trouble at all. So that was a good experience. And my energy levels seems much better. And I thank you, Dr. Raman. That's all. I think I said an 80% change. I probably purposely didn't have expectations because I didn't want to sabotage myself. And Greg believes in this process so immensely that, as I stated before, I felt like I was in an abyss. I was just really going downhill. And I don't feel any of that this week at all. And I am just so grateful to know that, I also realize I don't know whether this will last or whether it's just the honeymoon period, but I'm excited. I feel like I'm getting my life back, and that feels so good. The energy has been really good, even when I get up in the morning and I'm ready to go. I don't know whether it's a change of routine, not being home, into old habits, but and then the energy level has gone through the whole day until I go to bed at night. I usually would collapse about 3 or 4 for 2 hours in the middle of the afternoon, and I haven't felt any of that all week. I think I labeled it 80.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any changes on the tremors?
No, not at all. Oh gosh, a remarkable change in my life. Thank you very much. My hand tremors have really diminished. I can't believe how much better they are. I still have them a little bit, and at times they can get bad, but the majority of the time I'm able to go out. I went out socially and ate out 8 times this week and wasn't embarrassed at all, and I can't tell you what that meant. And I was finally able to write my cursive handwriting signature the way it used to be. For a while there, I couldn't even read my notes or my signature. I'd have my granddaughter sign for me when the check came. But oh my gosh, 80, I think I said. And my balance has been spectacular. There have been maybe 1 or 2 times when I can feel I'm off a little bit, but there's no more bruising on my body. There's no more kicking my feet out. There's no more fear when I'm going off a curb. Just so much better. In my walk, I feel stable, and that feels really nice. I think 80%. The vertigo was completely gone until the last few days. I find when I'm down flat during exercises on the floor, when I go to get up, my head is spinning a little bit, but it maybe only lasts maybe 2-3 minutes, and that's it. That's the end of it for the day. 85%.
Okay.
My sleep, it is still taking me 2 to 3 hours to fall asleep, but the quality of sleep must be much better, because when I wake up in the morning, I find I'm doing little errands around the house. Before this, I used to be on the couch until about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. So my energy level has just improved tremendously. 80%. The brain fog, I still have small incidents when I don't remember a name or something. I'm not sure that's not old age associated. I have not had any real fog out moments where I didn't know where I was or driving through red lights anymore. I don't feel any of those fears at all.
You mentioned about figuring out a tip on a...
I went to the restaurant, and the total came out in dollars and cents. And I was able, in my head, to figure out to the penny the exact amount to leave for the tip. And my granddaughter just laughed because that was such an improvement over the other times we've been out. 85?
Okay.
The tinnitus is still there all the time. It is not loud and overpowering. There are times it is more increased, but I have that at a 20%. That's with me all the time.
Okay.
I thought he was full of shit. And I'm thinking, how can one doctor or dentist make such a tremendous change in my body? And now, oh my gosh, I feel like I have my life back. And I can't thank you enough. I'm going to remember you for the rest of my life because this has been so wonderful. This was my birthday week, and I got to go out socially 7, 8 times, and no snafus at all. I was able to go when my son moved into his new house last weekend. I was able to unpack boxes for 5 hours straight, didn't drop a dish, stood on my feet, I was balanced the whole time, no episodes at all. Thank you, Dr. Raman. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We're so happy to hear that. Happy birthday. What birthday is it?
Oh, don't ask. My little autistic grandson said, I went to a football game this week too. And he said, how old? 60? And I said, nice try. He's 10. And I said, no, I'm 79. And he's excellent with numbers. And his eyes just widened. He said, the next number is 80. So, but I don't feel 79 or 80 anymore. A month ago, I thought my life was destined to be on the couch and not going out with people anymore. And you've just reversed this completely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, just watching the video of where I was when I first came in here is just amazing to me to have seen all the scores I had in very intense pain, and now I'm down to zeros on the majority of them. And my whole quality of life has improved. I can't explain it. It's, I'm now able to, this week I ate salad 3 different days with a fork again. I'm now back able to handwrite like I did before all of this started. And I'm back to my original handwriting. I'm able to journal now, which is something I always went to. And then my other hobby was always scrapbooking. But with hand tremors, I couldn't do that because I couldn't balance the pictures or get them in the right positions. And now all of that is falling into place. I feel like I'm back 85 to 90% on my journey to being recovered. And I just can't thank you enough for all you have done for me to make this possible. Now I feel I'm at 85% free of hand tremors. Now I feel I'm at 75%, and I'm still a little bit off when I first get out of a chair, but it seems like when I'm walking the rest of the day, I'm okay. The vertigo was remarkably gone, and that was such a blessing in disguise is what I'm going to say, because with the vertigo I never knew when it was coming and I never knew when it was hitting, so you could be doing your normal routines and all of a sudden there were times my head was just, I felt like I was on a fast merry-go-round. My brain was just going and going, and you didn't know what to do to stop it or make it better, and you just had to wait it out. And I'm not going through any of that anymore, and that is just a valuable gift. I'm at 85% good. I have come to realize that I think part of it was tied in with medication. The gabapentin was not medication I should have been on, but since I'm off that and I am now taking primidone, I am only taking primidone. I'm down to taking one pill when I go to bed at night. I'm not taking my 2 Tylenol anymore. I'm not taking my gummies with THC anymore. I'm not taking trazodone anymore. So big change there also. I had a lot of times the ringing would be there morning, noon, and night. Okay, another thing that I never knew when it was coming. But the other part is I don't think I was ever really aware that it was ringing in my ear. And now I seem to have it in the morning when I get up, and it only lasts for maybe a half hour. And then when I recline at night, I find that it might be going on also. But the rest of the day, it's all gone. 80% good now.
Okay.